Back with another Gamecock Spotlight. We're joined by head coach of Jacksonville State Volleyball, Jax Schroeder. Coach, your team coming off a couple of tough losses last weekend at Western Kentucky, but back home this weekend, what's the mindset as we get ready to face Liberty?
Yeah, it's wild. I mean, you say tough losses, and whenever you get to go into a top 25 program and you get to compete at that level with the team that you're playing against, it's always fun, and if you can't make it fun and if you can't be goal oriented on what you're trying to accomplish, then, you're probably not doing it right in the first place. But, we had a really good time at Western, and a lot of really good people and a lot of really good volleyball people spoke very highly of my team, of their effort, of their tenacity, of our execution at the size that we are, and that sort of thing. So we had a really nice weekend. I was quite happy coming home from Western Kentucky till the bus broke down and we were in a cow pasture for a little while, but that happens.
Then you got to call some cows, right? So it all works out in the end.
Yeah, I noticed you didn't put my cow call up on so I'm waiting to see when that's going to come out because I'm a little worried about that.
Speaking about the effort you saw from the team at Western Kentucky, very competitive in each set, all 6 of the sets in Bowling Green. What can you say about the effort that you saw from your squad?
Yeah, it started again with those DSs and the back row players. I mean, they play with a tenacity that is kind of unrivaled in a lot of programs that we play against. So good for them. I had a ton of compliments. The ESPN crew, both Saturday and Sunday, were very complimentary of our defense and how hard we got after every ball and we wouldn't let any ball hit the floor. But I was also really happy. We had Mo play a little bit of middle blocker on Saturday, and she did a great job with that. And she got after that really, really hard. Maddie's comeback on Sunday and how she played on Sunday was a very bright spot for us. And if we can get that kind of level of production from her moving forward, we're going to do well. And again, Ellie Garrett, I mean, the ESPN broadcaster on Saturday was an All-American, former All-American, top 25, Sweet 16, Elite 8 setter in Kentucky, and she raved about Ellie. So I'm pretty happy with all of that.
Defense did well, as they always do. The offense looked good, especially at times against a very good defense in the Hilltoppers. Talking about the offense, Clarke Adams, one of the main threats for this team. We're going to have a chance to speak to her here in a little bit. What can you say about the contributions that Adams has made to the squad this year?
Yeah, she's been a great force for us because she's a 6 rotation player. So we don't lose anything in the back row when she goes in there. We still have the same tenacity, the same serve receive level, that sort of thing when she's in there. And then when she rotates to the front row, that little, pushing 5'6", 5'7" frame of hers, but she plays bigger than that. So very happy that she just gives me the opportunity to, because she plays 6 rotations, I can do some things in our other positions with my DSs and with those kids that I'm really proud of. So that's what she does for us for sure.
Back at the Pete this weekend, taking on a Liberty team that's starting to get healthy after some injuries earlier in the season. What do the Gamecocks need to do to come out on top?
That's a tough one, but, like I say always on every weekend coming in, right now in the office we're working on what will our offense do to make their defense uncomfortable, and what will our defense do to make their offense uncomfortable. And I have some ideas moving forward, like the best laid plans go awry, but I have some ideas, and Tim and Jenna have been really helpful with implementing those. We're going to start really pushing on it today in practice, and then we'll just see what we can do on our home court. And if we can get a match kind of turned our style, then we could be okay. We might be able to steal one. But if we let them be comfortable, if we let them just pass the ball and be in system and run those middles of theirs, we're in a lot of trouble.
Jax State has only had 3 home matches to this point in the season, but has been spoiled with 3 pretty good crowds. What is your message to the fans on whether or not maybe they should come out this weekend?
What is my message to the crowd? That's a fun one. I can guarantee you something. We're not going to beg you to come out, but if you do come out, we're going to show you something that is fun and exciting, fast and aggressive to watch. So if you do come out and that sounds fun, or if you do come out and you enjoy it, we're going to put that on the floor every time we play.
We're joined now by junior outside hitter Clarke Adams for Jacksonville State Volleyball. Clarke, it's your first season here in Jacksonville. How have things gone so far as a Gamecock?
It's been so good so far. It's really fun, and I think I've just learned a bunch of new things here as well, too.
So, again, this is your first year. You're a transfer from Oakland. What was it that brought you to Jacksonville? Because originally you're from Houston, Texas.
Well, I heard it was a very competitive program, and I heard that the girls were just very nice here, and they were just family, so I just decided to come here.
Growth mindset has been a big theme throughout the season. Have you seen this team grow, and in what ways early in the 2023 campaign?
Yeah, I've definitely seen the team grow. We have like a lot of potential. During practice, I just see everyone like just doing new things, and what Dex is teaching us, he's teaching us like a lot of like new things to do, and I feel like we're like just doing it, and like I think it's proving on the court as well.
In speaking with Coach Schroeder, he's mentioned that, in the past, maybe you didn't have as large of a role in the offense, whereas this year you're one of the top threats for the Jax State offense. What has that meant to you?
I think that means a lot to me because I feel like I do have a lot of potential and more to show, so I feel like it's showing now, and I just couldn't be more grateful.
Earlier this season, you missed some time with an injury. How great has it felt to be back with the Gamecocks, back out on the court, especially with conference play starting?
Well, I feel like it's really good to be back, with like all my teammates, and I feel like, they just helped me after coming back, so.
Also, one thing we always talk about with the players is the camaraderie with the team and how close-knit this squad is. What really helped that with this team this year, and have you noticed that closeness as well?
Yes, I have noticed it. I think it's coming over the summer, and like we really bonded, and I feel like all of our personalities really just connected very well, so it's just a family here.
Clarke, big weekend coming up. Gamecocks playing host to Liberty. What are you wanting to accomplish, and what do you want to see from your teammates this weekend?
Well, I think as a good team, we want to accomplish just like winning, obviously, and then just seeing like playing Dex his way, like he taught us to, and just playing our game this week.